Welcome back to the Lovin Dubai show. If you ever felt like you couldn't make it in Dubai, today's guest will inspire you. Aoya, originally from Cameroon, moved to Dubai in 2017. Earlier this month, he shared a heartfelt video about his journey, and it resonated with many of us, garnering 45 million likes. Today, he's here to share the incredible story behind it. Welcome to the show, Eric. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Happy to have you.
Well, thank you again for being here. And as Casey has mentioned, your video got 45 million, right?
Yes.
So what inspired you to share your story on social media?
What inspired me, it's someone else's video.
Okay.
And I've been creating video for so long about my story. I've been going on podcasts to try to tell my story, just to inspire people. And I've been making reels. And I've seen someone else's video, how he went from doing every job, small job, and then he started a business, and then he started to e-commerce, drop shipping, and then he literally blew up. And I was like, wow, that's inspiring. Like, I'm gonna do the same with the same music and everything. So I did it. And when I did the video, I wrote on my note, because I like to manifest. I wrote on my note, this video I'm making, it's about to have 5 million views. So I wrote it on 7th of July and I posted it on 8th of July. Now, that my video is about to have 5 million views. And then when I posted the same day, I think he got 5 million views.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like 45 million views, like this is being seen around the world. People are obviously being touched by it in some way. What has the reaction from the public been like to the video?
I've got a lot of positive reaction and people messaging me from around the world. People messaging me from different language. I have to translate sometimes. People encourage me, people tell me like, your story literally, some people even tell me I was really about to end my life because I couldn't see anything right in my life until I saw your reels. It just gave me hope.
Wow.
And I felt like I have to message back. I was messaging back a lot of people. I was like, it's okay. You know, everything is gonna be okay. Keep fighting, keep doing your thing. And yeah, I had a lot of positive impact on people, but I also have a lot of negative impact. Like there's always a negative in everything, where people were commenting. I was reading some comment as well. It didn't affect me. My mind is bulletproof. It didn't affect me. And I was reading comment, oh, this is fake. Oh, he wasn't a waiter. Oh, he wasn't a cleaner. Oh, he's doing this. Oh, he's coming. And I was like, wow. Like people really don't have nothing to do. You know?
Facts.
And I was like, so.
Well, you just said it. You were a cleaner.
Yes.
You were a waiter.
Yes.
And you shared a room with 10 people. You tried real estate. You
Yes.
applied for Emirates, got
Yes.
rejected. And then applied for Etihad, got rejected. And then you made it out successfully on the other side. What was like the lowest point for you? And what was the journey? Because like it was like you tried a lot of things.
The lowest point is when I got rejected for Emirates, because I love Emirates.
Yeah.
It was my dream to be a cabin crew. And I didn't want it to be cabin crew for any other airline because Emirates is the best airline. And for me, I want to be in the best team. Otherwise, I'm not playing, you know. So when I got rejected, it was the lowest point of my life because I fell into a depression. I was so broke and I didn't have money and I was hoping on Emirates to change my life. And my mom was like motivating me like, yes, once you go to Emirates, you're gonna travel, you're gonna see people, you're gonna have money. And I was dreaming already. So when I got rejected, I fell into a depression. I was thinking of going home. I was thinking like, okay, this is definitely not working. That was the lowest point of my life.
Moms are always there with the best words.
Yes.
But like, as Farah said, you've kind of done all of the hardworking nails of society jobs. Cleaner, you lived in a house with 10 people, and then you went through that low point of not getting the job at the Emirates. So like, the real question that I think everyone watching, everyone who wants the Dubai dream, everyone who wants the positive story, how did you turn it around?
I think I had a very, very strong mind because for me, it was just no way possible that I've seen all this those beauty in the city, those cars and those people who are doing so much for themselves. And I was like, there's no way I'm not doing that as well. And I always tell myself, like, I just need to be around the right people, you know, because there's so much nice people, there's so much opportunity there. And I was like, I just need to be around the right people, the right opportunity. So I'm gonna keep fighting until something happens. So I had that mindset. I think it's just my mindset that saved me. I didn't want to give up at all. And I was like, something is gonna happen. It has to happen, because I've seen it happen for other people, and I can see the opportunity just in front of me. So I just need to wait.
So what opportunities did you grab?
So basically, it's a friend that came from Cameroon. He's very wealthy in Cameroon, and he was like, he wants to buy a lot of things for his construction site in Cameroon. Do I know places? And I was like, of course, I know Sharjah. He didn't know Sharjah, he just know Dubai. So I know Sharjah, and I know a lot of good site in Sharjah where everything is cheap. And he came, and I took him around, and I was expecting like 1,000 dirham or 500, you know, just to cover my pocket because I was so broke. So he came and he bought a lot of things for about almost 1 million dirham. And I was just watching, and I was like, cool, cool, that's my 1,000 in my pocket. So the seller in Sharjah, behind it, called me and said, thank you so much for bringing me that big client. Here's your commission, 35,000 dirham.
Wow.
And I've never made that money in my entire life.
Goosebumps for you.
So I was thinking, now I have 35,000 dirham. Maybe I should go back home, because I've been hustling for 4 years in Dubai. I've never seen that money. Maybe I should go home. But then something told me, you know what? I'm just gonna bet on myself. With those 35,000, I did a driving license. I bought a used car. I put the first check on my studio. At that time, studio was very cheap in JVC, 21,000 for a studio. That was 3 years ago. And I put the first check, and the money was finished. But at least I had Emirate ID, visa, a car, driving license, and a place to sleep. So I was feeling like, wow, now everything is possible in Dubai. I have all this that I've dreamed about. So then I started to register to all the modeling agency, because I was like, I've tried everything, nothing is working. So let me just try modeling again, because from time to time, a brand will contact me on Instagram. We like your profile. Would you shoot for our brand and give me like 2,000? And I was like, cool, I like it. So I started to focus on that. And when I focused on that, it just started to like blow. A lot of brands contact me from different agency. All my agency were like, oh, this client like your profile. He want to shoot with you. And that was the breakthrough.
Amazing. I'm so happy for you. That's so great.
It is great, as Katie is saying, because you know, like when you go through all of these things, it's very easy to tell your story, and people who are listening, they may think like, okay, can I do that? But I can't, because they are stuck in this loop of like not having money, not having a job, and so on. So what would you say is your strongest, practically, coping mechanism?
Strongest coping mechanism? I think I just believe strongly in myself. You know, I believe I can make it 100%. Like for me, there was no way that I'm going back home without making it, you know. And I was like, I have to make it. You know, I was believing so much in myself. I was writing positive affirmation in my wall that I am gonna make it. Like I had a vision board as well, that my dream was to work for Emirate, and I had my dream car that I saw on Sheikh Zayed Road when I was going on the metro, and then another picture, and literally everything on my vision board happened, you know, with my dream car as well. And that was like something very strong for me, like my mindset and my strong belief.
That mindset is everything. You mentioned that there is some positive and negative comments, and you obviously have to deal with the negative. But to look at the positive, Parikshit Baluchi, he's a radio RJ in Dubai, and he commented on your video. He said, "I don't know who you are, but I'm proud of you." And I just wonder, how have I think the world is proud of that video, because we all want that Dubai story. But how have your friends and family personally connected to you, reacted to your success and growth?
My friend, they're not surprised, because they've seen me grinding from the beginning. They were like, we were just waiting for that. We're not surprised that happened. Like, we saw it happen, For them, it wasn't really a surprise. They were expecting that. And my family as well, they were like, we're proud of you because, you know, we saw that your struggle, you didn't ask for anything. We asked you to come back home. You didn't want to. And now, like, we're very proud of you. So, yeah.
Is mom not sad that you didn't take the 35K and come home?
No, she's very no, because those same 35,000 had a house where she could now come on vacation and stay with me. She came to Dubai twice already. She's very happy. she's very happy.
Well, you had Emirates on your vision board. You might have not worked in Emirates. However, you've had major campaigns with Emirates, Adidas, and ADNOC, and of course more. So how does it feel like to be like in front of the camera?
It's amazing. For me, like, I feel alive when I'm in front of the camera. I really didn't want it to be a model. My dream, like I said, was to be a cabin crew. But really, my career now is a professional model. And I realized I really love it. I really, really love it, being in front of the camera and having the light on me and having to act or deliver some emotion. I really love it.
So now it looks like a more glamorous life. You're into fitness, entrepreneur, modeling. What are kind of the downsides of the modeling industry that we don't see?
The downside is the inconsistency of the paycheck, you know, because some month I can make a good amount of money, and then in summer, for example, like that, there's not enough shoot, and you just stay home and be like, oh, how am I going to do with the rent, you know? And that's something very, very difficult that other people don't see. They just see the beautiful life and everything, but sometimes, like, I'm stressed too, because it's been a month or sometimes 2 months, I haven't shoot and I haven't made any money. And I'm like, okay, that's a bit stressful. The stress, I would say.
So how do you plan to continue your Dubai dream? What's on the vision board now that you've already tick the first one?
So now is a house in Dubai that I want to buy. That's on my vision board. And I'm currently doing a training in NLP, which is Neuro-Linguistic Program, to be a mindset coach, because I want to help people with their minds, to change their mindset. And a lot of other things, like golden visa, like travel more, like interact with more people. There's a lot more thing on my vision board now. Yeah.
Nice.
Well, we know the career market in Dubai is very competitive, of course. So what advice would you give someone who is struggling with their career?
With their career? What kind of career? Like any kind of career?
Any career, yeah.
Just, I think people who watch your video, I think it resonated because so many of us are struggling, and so many of us want to get to that other side, and so many of us want to, like, you know, get through that kind of hardship time. So it could be to anyone.
Yeah.
So I think I would say, basically, not to give up and keep doing what you're doing, and be patient, because some people, after almost a year in Dubai, they are like, oh, Dubai is hard, I'm not making it. And I'm like, you're just been a year in Dubai. I've been 4-5 years trying every kind of job, meanwhile learning English, because I came to Dubai, I didn't know how to speak English. I speak French. So how can you say that Dubai is hard when you only been here a year? It takes at least 6 months to settle in a new country when you're moving. So you can't be crying after 8 months or 1 year. No, you need to keep trying and, you know, maximize your opportunity.
Yeah. Love that so much. Hard work, patience, grinding,
yes,
to make the dream happen. And you are the epitome of that dream. Eric Fit, thank you so much for joining us and giving us positive inspiration for this Friday morning.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me too.
Not at all. Welcome back anytime. Thank you, Farah.
Thank you, Casey.
That brings us to the end of our show on this beautiful Friday morning. We'll be back with you on Monday morning, same time, same place. See you then.